Exponents, Part 4. In today's lesson, students will solve problems with 4 operations using exponents. Using what? Very good. So before we begin, we're going to go ahead and review exponents. So let's go ahead and just go over the vocabulary. This is the big number. The big number is known as the base, and the little number is known as the exponent. It's known as the what? The exponent, okay? So 2 to the power of 2, or it could be read as 2 squared. When I read the exponent form, you're going to give me the answer, okay? So just take a look at the blue numbers. Those are the ones I want you to shout out. Are you ready? What is 2 squared? 2 squared is 4. Very good. What about 3 squared? 3 squared is 9. Very good. That means 3 times 3. 4 squared? What is it? 16. How about 5 squared? 5 squared. 5 squared is 25. Good. 6 squared. 6 times 6 is? Shout it. 36. 7 squared? 7 times 7. 49. Very good. 8 squared. What is 8 squared? 8 squared is 8 times 8. 8 times 8 is 64. Very nice. 9 squared? 9 times 9? 81. Last one is 10 squared, which means 10 times 10 is 100. Very good. So let's take a look at number 1. Number 1 reads 5 squared, what? 5 squared minus 2 times 6. Okay, so when you look at the order of operations, do you see parentheses here? Are there parentheses? No, okay, there aren't. What's next? Do you see exponents? Yes, you do see exponents. You see 5 squared, right? So that's what you're going to go ahead and do first. So 5 squared, I'm going to go ahead and write in parentheses what 5 squared is. Okay, make a V. What is 5 squared? 5 squared means 5 times 5, okay? Then you're going to put a subtraction sign. What I also want you to do, it's going to make it really simple for you, is to put parentheses, okay? Make your own parentheses and say 2 times 2 times 6. Okay, 2 times 2 times 6. This is kind of tricky, isn't it? So you could do either one first. When you have parentheses on kind of both sides of an operation, you could do either one first. So let's do this one because we know what 5 times 5 is, don't we? 5 times 5 is 25. Then let's put a subtraction sign in the middle. Okay. And now let's solve what's in here. 2 times 2 times 6. So friends, what is 2 times 2? What's 2 times 2? 2 times 2 is 4, right? Then multiply that by 6. 2 times 2 is really talking about 4 times 6. Are we good so far? Okay, so you're going to bring down what is 4 times 6 right here. 4 times 6 is what? 4 times 6 is, ready? 6, 12, 18, 24. It's 24. Okay, so that's really simple. Then you have 25 take away 24. What is 25 take away 24? You just do 5 minus 4, which is 1, and 2 minus 2 is 0. So the answer is 1. Go ahead and get that down. Let's read number 2 together. This one says, read it with me, in parentheses, 8 divided by 4 squared plus 18 divided by 3. Okay, so do we see parentheses in our order of operations? Do we see them? Yes, so we're going to do this first. Tell me now, what is 8 divided by 4? Let's keep it in parentheses. What is 8 divided by 4? This means 8 divided by 4. How many times you skip count by 4 to get to 8? We say 4, 8. Okay? So 4 times 2 is 8. So we say 8 divided by 4 is 2. But there is an exponent outside of the parentheses, so we're going to keep that there. Okay, so 8 divided by 4 is really talking about 2 squared. Okay, let's bring down the rest of the operations. We have plus 18. Then we have divided by 3. So I'm going to make the division sign in blue. Okay, so now this becomes pretty simple because you have exponents, addition, and division. Tell me, what are you going to do first? What comes first? Exponents, right? Okay, so what is 2 squared, or 2 times 2? 2 times 2 is 4. Very good. And let's bring down the rest of the operations. You have a plus 18, and then divided by 3. Okay. So what are you going to do first? You have addition and division. What comes first? Addition or division? What's first? Division. So we do 18 divided by 3. Okay, 18 divided by 3, which means we'll skip count by 18, skip count by 3 to get to 18. We say 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. How many tally marks did I make? I made 6. So 18 divided by 3 is 6. But we're really going to add 4 to it because I'm going to bring down that 4. Okay? So what is 4 plus 6 now? 4 plus 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the answer is 10. Go ahead and get that down. Let's try one more example. Go ahead and read it with me. It says, in parentheses, 6 plus 4 divided by 5 times 2, what do we call this? Squared. 2 squared. Okay, so what are we going to start with? Do we have parentheses? Yes, they're right here, right? So we're going to do those first. Let me go ahead and make a V. What is 6 times, or sorry, this is 6 plus 4. What is 6 plus 4? Remember 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we have 6 plus 4 is 10, but then we have to divide by 5 and multiply by 2 squared. And I'm going to make the exponent red, just so you can tell. This is an exponent. It means 2 to the power of 2. All right. So then we have division and then multiplication, and we also have exponents. So what do you want to do first? What do you want to do first? We have exponents, multiplication, and division. So that's the order we're going to go in. EMD, exponents, multiplication, division. So let's start with the exponent. What is 2 squared? That's an easy one. 2 squared is 4. But remember, we're going to have to multiply that by 5. And over here, we have to put a division sign and put a 10. Okay, we all have that so far? Okay. So now we have division and multiplication. And this is what's very tricky, because usually you think you do multiplication first and then division. But remember, it is from left to right. From where? From left to right. So we're going to do division first and then multiplication. All right? So what is 10 divided by 5? What's 10 divided by 5? How many times skip count by 5 to get to 10? 2, right? And then we're going to multiply that at last by 4. And what is 2 times 4? Or 2 times 4 is 2, 4, 6, 8. Very good. Go ahead and get that down. Okay, now you're going to try some problems on your own.